Plaintiffs Teresa Fairbanks and her husband Wade say Teresa is an aspiring model and actress, and she agreed to intern for her cousin, the defendant, in exchange for the defendant helping her finish her portfolio. Teresa claims the defendant did not make good on their agreement, so they're suing. Defendant Renata Bell says she was surprised to learn that Teresa was pursuing modeling, considering the fact that she's pushing 40. Renata claims Teresa wanted to ride her coattails and learn from her expertise, and that's exactly what she did. She's countersuing for breach of contract.
Start with you all.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is my cousin, and I reconnected with her this summer on Facebook, and she was selected to go to Paris, and I wanted to go over there with her because I'm an aspiring model and an actress, and I thought it to be advantageous to reconnect with my cousin. And so, to make a long story short, she did not end up going to Paris because she ended up falling ill. And I wanted to help her out, so me and my husband had arranged for me to go down to help her.
All right.
Let
me get to her and let her give some testimony. Go ahead.
Yes, Judge. I'm a photographer, hairstylist, and makeup artist. I'm internationally and domestically published. I'm also a beauty blogger. And yes, I was supposed to go on a trip to Paris, but I had a mild heart attack, which, yes, and following that were some neurological issues that caused me to be unable to walk and speak for a period of 2 months. And she did reach out to me on Facebook. She sent me a Facebook message, which I actually have a copy of. And, she essentially was saying that, she followed my blog and she was really excited about trying to start modeling, even though she's pushing 40. Starting a modeling career.
They have 40-year-old models?
They do, but they're generally established before they're 40. They start when they're younger.
Okay.
So that was fine here, whatever. She reached out and she essentially wanted to she wanted some of my light, Judge. That's really what she wanted. She wanted to ride my coattails. She said that over and over again. She wanted to ride my coattails. But because I was in a situation where, I was really unable to work, I was willing to accept assistance from her. So she asked me to do a shoot for her. And this was in between the time that I had the heart attack and before, I was unable to I was on bed rest.
So what do you believe her objective was to come down? Was it to help you? Was it a mixture of her having her photo shoot done and to help you, or only to get her photo shoot done? What do you think her objective was?
I believe it was only for herself, because any quote-unquote work that she did for me was for her. She never actually did any work for me. She worked on herself.
Now you're healthy now, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's
I would never
Your
get back
Honor.
to that.
I did actually help her with photo shoots. I helped her with her business, specifically blogging for her and uploading things for her every morning.
Okay, and you're suing her for $3,000, saying she breached the agreement.
Right.
And you've told me some of the work you did. What was the agreement?
The agreement was that I come down there and help her try to get going with her social media stuff again, because she was overloaded with paperwork and trying to get everything caught up. So we agreed that she does my portfolio in exchange for, instead of paying me, because she actually made me her executive assistant, and I do have also, I can show that she was begging for my help.
Okay, how long was that to last?
It was indefinite, because I was actually down there.
You gonna leave your husband?
No, because
it was indefinite. Did he come?
No, he was back in
Well,
Springfield.
you were leaving him.
No, I'm not leaving him, Your Honor.
You said I was going down there indefinitely. What does indefinitely mean to you?
Doesn't stop, doesn't end.
Yeah,
it just
that means it doesn't end.
I travel a lot, Your Honor. I travel a lot, so wherever
Don't tell me. Don't explain to me. I'm just kidding with you guys. Go ahead. So you were to go down there. You didn't have a particular time frame.
I did not
but I
have a time
assume it
frame.
was after you got your portfolio. That was your objective, right?
Yes, the objective was my portfolio, and she was supposed to be doing my portfolio.
And you didn't get it.
Did not get it.
And that's why
we're
you're
here.
suing.
That's why we're here.
Now,
yes.
how do you how does it amount to $3,000?
It amounts from $3,000 from the photo shoots I did with her. We tried going to events together, but Renata she doesn't really like being out in public. It takes us 5 or 6, 7 hours to get ready for the event. And then once we got to the event, we had a photo shoot in the bathroom. And then I said, Renata, this is not going to work. Let's actually do one outside.
Photo shoot for you in the bathroom?
Well, no, she was doing selfies in the mirror. I don't know. We were doing selfies in the mirror. I asked her, I took all this time to get ready. Can we just do a photo shoot?
I'm still missing how she owes you $3,000.
Because for each photo shoot, which would have been my headshots, my casual look, networking event, which we did a photo shoot at, and then my lingerie look, all of those different looks, she was supposed to be retouching my photos and giving them to me. And she did not produce them.
All right, and the $3,000, is that what it would? Is that
that's
what it would have
That's what
cost?
she charged. That's what she charged me, $404 for my.
She charged you?
For each.
Can I help and explain
Yes,
this, Your Honor?
please.
Okay. So what she was doing is basing the price that she paid for that photo shoot. Based off that, she did 4 photo shoots for Renata. So at $404 each, that would amount to $1,616.
All right. How do we get to the 3?
Now, the other benefits that we're talking about is at this particular time, Your Honor, she was 2 months away from getting a technical certificate to be a small engines and power sports certified technician. And so there was $900 a month, $987 a month that she receives.
Stipend for school.
While she was a student,
Yes.
she was receiving a stipend for school.
Yes.
So in part of this decision matrix, we were losing that $853 out of our family
Because
income.
you chose to.
Right.
You chose to leave school and go to work for someone.
I did.
All right, so you went and the person didn't pay you. That's why you're suing, all right?
Correct.
So all you get is what you weren't paid. You don't get what you missed because it was your choice to go there. That's like a person going to work somewhere and it didn't work out, so they quit or they get fired. You can't say, well, the job I applied for over there, they were going to hire me and I should have taken it. Well, you should have. And since you didn't, you lost that. But the job you took is the job that owes you if they wronged you. And so we're talking $1,600, ma'am. Tell me what the agreement was from your perspective.
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement was actually for her to come down for a month. And this was an internship. And I have a text here.
You know, that's a
stating
good
that.
deal. I'm just thinking about it, just throwing me off a little. I applied for Denzel Washington's position. Seriously, and they were going to pay me Denzel Washington. And then when I came over here, they didn't give me Denzel Washington's money. And so if I leave, I can't say, hey, Denzel, y'all, I didn't get that job, so I need that $10 million. You got my point. All right,
Yes.
so go right ahead.
Yes, I have a text showing where this was actually an unpaid internship. I never offered to. I was in the bed for
Let's
2
see
months.
that.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, I do agree that it was unpaid. That's why the exchange was my portfolio being done.
See, I told you I wanted to be your greatest piece of art. As your intern, I am ready to be made.
Exactly, because she agreed to publicize me.
Go ahead. What is it you want to tell me
This
first?
is actually showing where both of the plaintiffs are former crackheads. And I think
I thought you were about to tell me this is the photo shoot for the...
No, I do have photos of
So
that
I'm about
actually.
to throw you out of here if this is how you... If this is what you did
Your
for
Honor,
the
I
woman.
did bring samples of my
I'm
work.
going to give her 3 times what she was asking for.
No,
If this
no.
is your work. What is this to say, ma'am?
That is to say that she has this very strange sense of entitlement and she has everything distorted. And I think it's just because of that.
You want to say anything about this at all, ma'am?
She wasn't even in my life when I used to do drugs many,
this
many
was
years ago.
2011.
3 years
Yeah, this
ago.
was
They
way
both
before her time.
They met in rehab, Judge. So
All right,
I'm
that's
just
enough.
saying.
She says
Okay,
she doesn't
that's-
believe it was relevant because
Okay,
she's
so-
overcome that.
And Judge, just to set the record clear, I was in rehab for post-traumatic stress syndrome. I'm a 21-year vet of the Marine Corps and spent 4 tours in Iraq just previous to that.
Good, thank you. Thank you. Now let's get back to the agreement. She does make reference to I am ready to be made. Made, ready to be made indicates to me that you were going to do something for her. She was ready for you to do something for her. And made kind of sounds like to be taught or shown or photographed, and since that's your business. Anything else, any other evidence or text about what this agreement was? Because that's the basis of this lawsuit.
Okay, I can sum this up for you real quick.
Now you can read something.
I said, I need you to communicate with me as soon as possible. I'm putting my portfolio together. When will you be done retouching my photos? She responds, finally, after a week. Actually, I was planning on emailing you because it has become clear to me that you do not understand my position. I'm not going to go into detail, but I will get you straight to the point. That was completely erased, even though your communication was...
She's saying that.
This is her talking.
All right, what was erased, ma'am? What are you
Your Honor,
referring
I never
to?
said anything was erased. In fact...
Let's see it. So you deny having said any of this, what she's presenting?
No, that's not true. I don't deny
All right,
that.
well, what is it you were referring to when you said it was erased?
Your Honor, and anytime I do photos for anyone, they go on into his portfolio. They have 30 days to retrieve them.
Now
He did
we're
not do
admitting that
He
you
lied.
were, hold on. Now you're admitting that you were to provide her with photos. At first, all you were admitting to is she was to be your intern. Now we hear, yeah, Your Honor, I did take photos and then I erased those photos.
Your Honor, the agreement was that she was coming down to intern for me, and then I would do model development for her. That did include photo shoots. It did, but the photo shoots that we did were to develop her. The type of work that I do is not.
I've heard the type of work you do.
Right, okay.
You misled me. You said the only agreement was that she was going to be your intern. Have a good day, judgment for the plaintiff. Your counterclaim is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You know, it's unfortunate that family has to do you like this, but
my
she is
family.
not really, I didn't know she was like this, you know. I was not pre-warned by my other family members that Renata is a poor businesswoman. No one talks to her in my family, really, because of the way she is.
That's not my family. I don't, oh my gosh. That's not my
we run
family.
a very successful business and we're very professional.
And I
we're
help
international
people.
with the work that we do, and we're published, and we have plenty of people all over the world that can account for
Attest to
that.
that.